So tell us a little bit about this film.
Yeah, so Slut or Nut, the Diary of a Rape Child, follows me throughout my experience reporting sexual assault to the Toronto Police, reporting to the university, and then it followed me through the court processes that lasted about 2.5 years.
Oh, this is the York University issue, right?
Yeah, so I was sexually assaulted by another PhD student in my program at York University, and I reported it to the university, and it resulted in me taking legal action against the university, and then it proceeded to criminal court as well. So it's very much about the legal system, but also how universities respond to sexual assault.
What inspired you to actually get this project afloat? And of course, it's about you, but what was your inspiration to do this?
Well, I'm a sociologist in training, and so I recognize the significance of documenting experience. So I started by writing down everything that was happening to me, everybody that I had to talk to, all the institutional hoops I had to jump through. And then I started recording video diaries just on my computer. I had no idea what I was going to do with it or what, maybe write a book or an academic journal article. I knew that this information was important, but I wasn't too sure exactly how I wanted to use it. And then I met Kelly Shoker, who's the director of the film, and I told her my idea to find somebody to document me going through the actual legal process. Right. And so she and her crew started following me with cameras before and after each day at court. And then we initially had no real idea that it would become a feature. And then because the court process dragged on for so long, and we had met so many people throughout filming, that we ended up with a feature film. So it very much started as a very small project and turned into the full feature film.
Can you comment a little bit about how this film could not have come at a better time with the hashtag #MeToo movement and what's been going on in a lot of the women's movement, of course?
Absolutely. So we started filming this at an interesting time because Jian Ghomeshi had just been charged with sexual assault. Months later, I was sexually assaulted. So it was at the height of the We Believe Survivors movement. Ghomeshi had just been charged. There was a lot of public discourse happening. And then my experience reporting was in direct contrast to what people were saying. The police were saying, report, things are different now. The university was encouraging people to report. And then when I went to report, it wasn't actually happening in practice. Right. And then when the court process just ended in December of 2017, then we had the Me Too movement come up. So it's just, in terms of timing, has been perfectly aligned with the larger conversations. And I hope that when people are encouraged to report or thinking about reporting or sharing their story, that this will be able to provide them with the tools to make the decision that's right for them, because reporting isn't always the right decision because it is so hard on those of us who choose that route.
What was some of the biggest, what was the biggest challenge you had in being part of this film?
The biggest challenge was definitely getting support for the film. In terms of funding, we self-funded all of the film. We did an Indiegogo fundraiser, and the people that supported us were other rape victims, people that identified the necessity for this film, but it was very much a labor of love, which can be very trying at times. The money we did raise through Indiegogo, there was a bank error and the money went missing for 6 months. So there were a lot of really substantial hardships. But I'm so excited to be here in Hot Docs and to have all of our hard work really pay off and share it in such a large platform that I think it will have the impact, not so much just as my story, but as a larger call to action that things need to change and we need these changes yesterday.
They discussed at the discussion today, the conference today, that 50% of the filmmakers here are going to be women directors. Can you comment a little bit about that?
Yeah, we are so happy to see that. A lot of film festivals that we've applied to have kind of said to us, this is a women's film, we don't see it having an interest to a general audience. So to have a festival that recognizes the importance of women-led films, and it's not just our film was directed by a woman, almost our entire crew is all women, and all of our music, all of the art in the film is all done by women, many of whom identify as survivors of sexual assault. So it's really great, and I hope that moving forward, there will be more support for first-time women filmmakers, because making a film is very much a labor of love if you don't have the financial resources behind you. So I hope that will encourage more folks that come from marginalized backgrounds that maybe don't have the financial stability to make a film, because as you know, it's extremely expensive, time consuming. So I really hope that there is more support going forward to actually create the films in addition to showcasing our work.
Well, thank you so much, and good luck with your film.
Thank you so much.